Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and today I have a visitor from far, far away. Here is Brian. How do you do?
Hi Morten.
Hi.
My name is Brian. My channel is called Brainiac75 and it focuses on science. But I'm not a scientist. My videos are more, I call them a journey into the fun and beauty of amateur science. So I do experiments at my home and try to explain the science behind them in layman's terms.
I have invited Brian here, and why did you have to put that logo over my face? Brian is here because we have an experiment. You might have seen my video from last week where I did not tell you anything because this is so awesome. Brian is into something completely different than me, so go visit his channel and see why this is a great match. We are two Danish YouTubers and Brian comes here from far, far, okay, it's not that far, but it's a tiny country. But yeah, we're gonna have some fun with 3 servers in the living room, so let's go visit those. No. Brainiac75 have something in a big box that he's gonna be introducing to us.
And heavy.
And very strongly magnetic. I did not really expect it to be that big. I just put the chair there and made sure that this chair did not have anything iron in it, and I'm not gonna get too close to that one either with my braces.
It's mostly box.
It's mostly box.
It's to get some distance from anything magnetic.
And you said that you had trouble with it with the fuel pump in the car?
I was worried because it was in the trunk and the fuel pump is just below, so I was worried will the car even work.
If it would break the fuel pump on the way, that would be so irritating to have to explain.
I've actually never had the magnet out of my house. I'm not used to transporting it, so this was something new to me.
Over here we have of course the 3 servers that I have shown you in my last video that I was preparing. And what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna turn on the 3 servers and we're gonna put the magnet on top of them and see if they will survive that. That's a lot of magnetic interference to a server, and this is why it doesn't really matter what RAM, what CPU. It's probably gonna matter what hard drives there are in it, because we are predicting that that might be the biggest failing things. But let's see the magnet. Brainiac75 is now gonna show the big magnet. He is though saying that there is quite a bit of packing material in here.
This is not it. This is just a test magnet I have, so I can test if anything is magnetic here. And it is. But this is the box. I have these sheets. This is to somewhat shield the magnet. The magnetic field lines are going through these instead of out of the box. In theory, actually, it isn't a full circuit, so some of the magnetic field is escaping.
Are they regular metal plates?
They are just sheet plates of steel. A lot of iron. That's important for shielding.
Okay.
The box is aluminium, it doesn't shield at all. But these do somewhat because they are trapped into the magnet.
So you can actually feel the magnet with the borrow one. Yeah.
Something is going on.
There surely is. Cool.
I've also brought some wedges. If the magnet gets caught somewhere, maybe I can squeeze this in between.
This is one of the big dangers of having this big a magnet on the metal server. Maybe we have to give the Brian the server with him home if the magnet won't leave it. Hopefully only one server.
I've also brought a persuasion tool as a last resort.
Okay.
This is just a rubber hammer. It won't break the magnet. But generally, don't hammer a magnet.
No, I have
they don't like it.
Experienced that myself.
So let's see what's in the box. More shielding.
More shield. Oh, so this must be.
Yes, this is heavily drawn.
Yeah, that's.
And it's still at some distance. These are just wood. It's non-compressible, so if anything should land on the box, these will still be in between the magnet and whatever is stuck to the box. But here it is.
There it is.
Well, it's a neodymium magnet, and neodymium is the most strong permanent magnet we know of, and this is one of the largest you can buy. It's very hard to find one that's larger.
And this is from Germany, right?
Yes, it's a 6x2 inch neodymium magnet.
And that's why it says the stärkste magnet in the world, the strongest magnet in the world, and they have a website. This is not sponsored. They're not paying us.
No,
but do call us if you want to.
Send some money.
Okay, now Brian is gonna try and lift up the magnets, which he says could be a problem because there is metal shielding in the bottom of the case as well. So
yeah, and I'm not very strong.
It's not a big problem. He's a Viking. So.
Yeah, I'm from Denmark. Ah, come on! Here it is.
We readied a chair for it, and I made sure that the chair did not have anything metal in it. And I'm not going too close to it with my camera if I don't have to. We have had a lot of trouble figuring out how we can show that this is very powerful, because it's also very dangerous. If we come too close with this, with a powerful or big piece of metal, it can crush your hand, bones and everything. But this is just a regular screw on a string. Oh, and now I got stuck. So we're gonna see how far we can have this screw floating in mid-air.
It's 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters. Let's see if I can pull it away some more.
11, 12, 13, 14, around 15.
15 centimeters away.
Try that with your fridge magnet.
Yeah, you would never get this off the fridge. Okay, we are now booting the servers, and we are not sure yet how we're gonna put the magnet on top of them and still be able to get it off of there, but Brian has a good idea, and he has brought some wooden, and this is Brian's gadget. And this is how we're gonna test this. He has two pieces of wood. The bottom one is just a spacer, so we can start to have the magnet up here.
Yeah, this is 9 centimeters distance from the server, and it slopes down to 6.5. And then I can take off this bottom one, and we can go as close as 4.5 centimeters and down to 2. I hope this won't be used, because this is very close to the server. But it only has one purpose, and it is to give some distance from the server to the magnet.
To be able to get the magnets off there again, right?
Not to spare the server, but to be able to remove the magnet again.
Yeah, it's really hard to show how powerful this magnet is without doing anything very, very dangerous. And now we are about ready. Now I just have to log in on 3 servers again. So the real purpose of this test is really to see what effect a very big magnet would have on these servers, if it would smash the hard drives or something like that. So last video I prepared these servers with the operating system, and I installed this burn-in test program. That's the burn-in test, and that's the performance test. We're gonna run the burn-in test on these servers, and we're gonna try and pull the magnet over them. Actually, that's gonna be Brian pulling the magnet, because he has the security, safety equipment. And
I can't say safety first, because then we shouldn't do this at all. It is a little dangerous, and actually I'm a little nervous because
we're not gonna ground him. He's not gonna be wearing an anti-static wristband, because that's the least of our problems.
But I have some gloves on. This won't prevent my fingers from, turning into smoothies.
No,
but it'll take the small cuts and bruises and pinches and so on.
Okay.
And the glasses is, if the magnet should somehow be attracted and fall down on the server, it could shatter. It's actually quite fragile. So I don't want to lose my eyes. But
maybe I should go get a pair of glasses as well.
Yeah. Safety second.
Just not to be the only blind person, right? We're just gonna see how the big magnet fucks up my servers. That's gonna be awesome! So I installed this burn-in test, and I did that for the main purpose of it to be running while we're doing this test, so that we could immediately see if something goes wrong. And I did not pay the $39 US. I'm just gonna be running this on the 30 days evaluation. Awesome. I turned off everything that is not gonna be able to be tested. On this server, the CD-ROM drive wasn't that good. So we're gonna test the processor, the RAM, and the hard drives. So we're just gonna start this, press the big play button up here, and okay. And it's gonna be starting testing. So we can minimize this. And we get some test results right here. And if it starts to make some errors or something, we should get some errors right here, where it's having trouble with doing some of the stuff that it's testing over here. It's testing the processor, the disk, and the memory. And there's a temperature thing that is not showing anything. I didn't bother going in and looking for that. And we're gonna test this first server in the middle, the HP server, the DL380 generation 4 with the 2 Xeon old CPUs. But yeah, Brian is gonna take the big magnet and just pass it over everything.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
This is so wrong. This is just so wrong. Here we go. That's not so bad at this distance.
You could kind of see that it had a grip there.
It hurt a little bit, not bad.
So 9 centimeters away and it pinched your fingers.
Yep. We're just gonna try to sweep it a little here. So far nothing, I think.
How much of a grab? How much energy is you using to pull that forth and back?
It feels like lifting 10 kilograms or something like that. Maybe more.
Okay. So far the server is not doing anything. It's no errors whatsoever. And the hard drives are blinking really nicely down here, so nothing there either.
No problems.
So that's 9 centimeters. Nothing.
I think they're okay.
Cool. Let's go closer.
I'm gonna try and see if I can slow it down. And I still have to be focused or sit up. Yeah, there's some drag. Actually, a lot of drag.
How close was it down there at that end?
It's 6.5 centimeters now.
6.5 centimeters.
And the force is really higher. The thing is, this follows the inverse square law. So halving the distance actually makes the force 4 times larger.
The force is strong with this one.
Let's try to sweep it.
I think I heard something with a hard drive down there.
Come on, I'm a Viking.
The Viking is in trouble.
Is it still working?
There's no problem whatsoever. It's a bit of...
They're probably well shielded. The hard drives.
We will need to go closer.
I think so.
Just to get the magnet off again, he had to slide it up to the high end. That was not a general bump.
It's hungry. I'm just having one of those moments. What the flipping bit are we doing here? But let's try and test it. If I can. Come on. It's attractive. Let me put.
Oh, we have a hard drive failure. Woohoo!
We do?
We do?
Uh-oh.
We have a hard drive. Damn.
So that was too close.
We don't have any failures up here because we are running a redundant system. So, but we have a hard drive failure right there. Well, even with a broken hard drive, the server burn-in test still went past. That shows something to the redundancy of the hard drives, that, well, it doesn't matter if one drive fails, we are still good. Or at least, yeah, passed. I really think that my favorite IBM server has bad odds, because, like, see how close they are? Over here on the HP server, they had something as old as a CD drive and a floppy drive in between of those drives, and this one still failed. So, well, I'm pretty certain that my favorite IBM server is gonna lose a couple of disks. And Brian has had a couple of minutes to get his breath.
I'm fresh.
And he is holding it so that only his little fingers will be crushed, which might be bad enough.
Are you ready?
Yeah, we better get a good view of the hard drives over here. Oh. They survived that. That one over there seems to be blinking weird. But, well, it's not complaining yet. Okay, no error still. But it is really thinking about something down here. It's not supposed to not use both hard drives. So we might actually already have an error.
It sounds weird. Is that normal?
Yeah, that's an error.
Sorry?
It's not happy about that. We have a failure up here. Error with reading from disk. It's still trying with the first disk. The second disk it's not doing anything with. He just passed the magnet over it one time, and that was with the forest, like 9 centimeters. So,
but again, the hard drives are closer.
They're very much closer. There is no over there. There is protective layers of metal in both the floppy drive and the CD-ROM drive.
Exactly.
Which might both be broken as well. We still have one good disk that we can destroy.
I'm gonna make a pass.
It seems that the second hard drive is still doing good. Okay, we're gonna see if we can kill the other disk. This is Brian's idea.
It's not my server.
So he's sliding the magnet down the wooden board here to get it from 9 centimeters to 6 centimeters, which the board is down there. The hard drive has already failed up here on the screen, so we're not getting any more results. It's still blinking green down here though, although I don't think I'm gonna be using these hard drives for anything seriously.
There's a weird sound coming from them.
Yeah. They are very close to the top of the server here. Yeah, now it actually disappeared, the green light, for a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there is any reason to go any closer. The IBM server is definitely not as well shielded from magnetizing on top of it. Okay, let's go destroy the Dell. Okay, we are ready to try with the Dell server now. Putting on the wooden block. We're gonna start with the 9 centimeters. And, well, this server is difficult because it's right in front of the lights. The hard drive is right under the magnet right now. There's a bit more distance to this hard drive than the other one, which is probably gonna save the hard drive from this test. No errors. I think we can go closer.
Yep.
Sliding the magnet down from 9 centimeters to 6 centimeters with no difficulties whatsoever. Something weird is happening. No errors, but the fan just went amok. This one is feeling us. We have been discovered. I think maybe this server has a switch to sense if the lid is open. It might be that one that is affected. Oh, we have the IBM that has booted.
Something is smelling. It smells really hot.
Yeah, we have something burning here. Yeah. Is it the server that is smelling?
Maybe it's just this one that's getting really hot.
We better check that out. It smells like burnt plastic.
Yeah.
How can that be? Maybe it's the fan blowers that are doing weird stuff. Oh, we have a failed fan. Yeah, it has a broken fan. We might have to open it up and see why that is.
It's not a heavy server.
No, that's why it's noisy. When it loses a fan, it will go up in fan speed to keep the server running.
Could it be the fan that we can smell?
Yeah, probably. And the server is still good over here. So instead of the hard drive failing, we actually killed the fan in this one. Do we need to open it up and see the fans? See how that looks?
Maybe.
It's a little bit disappointing. We can't see anything from out here. Okay, let's see what's going on down here.
It's so angry.
This one is run. This one is failed. I don't see why though. It seems good. Plug it in. Maybe it will try it again. This one has failed as well. Oh, stop. So only this one is running. Probably why it's so noisy and why this processor is becoming very hot. Oh. Okay, we did not expect this problem that 3 fans inside of the server has stopped working. It's only running with one of the 4 fans right now, and it smells really bad. And but it's still running, so we're gonna try and put the magnet even closer. And here comes Brainiac 75 with the magnet, and it's gonna go on to here, which is 4.5 centimeters. And funny enough,
it cooled down.
Yeah, I think the last fan just gave up the...
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That's bad.
Oh,
Still alive.
Still alive. Brian really wants to kill this hard drive. Oh, disk error.
Something's wrong.
So we got it. Oh, there's no light in it anymore.
No.
We killed it. Oh, and the server black screened. It's probably gonna try and boot. I don't think it's gonna boot with the magnet right there.
That's bad if a server tries to reboot, right?
It's not good when a server boots on its own. Sure, we could have killed the 2 others as well. The IBM actually booted. The HP is just in power save mode right now. Should we try and reboot all the servers and see how many of them actually is still living?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
No redundant hard drive in the Dell, so if the drive is really dead, all my hard work of installing Windows 2008 will be lost. We have removed power from the servers to make sure that they are entirely shut off. Actually removed them in the wall plug. I actually also put on a power meter, which I have forgotten to check how much power these draws. But we're just gonna try and power them up again and see if any of them boots. I would expect at least the HP to boot without any issues. That still has a good boot drive. This one could be totally dead. And the IBM, I'm not sure about. It did some funny stuff with killing one drive and then switching to the other drive and then going back to the first drive. But let's see what happens. There. One of these drives has a really bad sound. All of them are trying to boot. Brian, the destroyer of servers. I think we have another bad drive over here. I'm not totally sure, but I don't like that sound. The Dell over here. How are the Dell doing? There's light in the hard drive. That might still be good. It found one virtual drive found. So I think the Dell is also going to be booting. It doesn't even complain about any of the fans right now. That might come. Over here we have 2 dead drives. We didn't see that one coming. That's a new one. And it's complaining. Okay, it continued all by itself. Didn't do anything. So the HP might still be booting as well. Meanwhile, the Dell is not doing anything. Maybe it has already booted. Over here, the IBM is also trying to. Oh, we have to start it normal. It will do that in 25 seconds. We can wait for that. It has found one array over here, so we still have good hard drives, even though they're bad. I think we need to move the mouse to the Dell. That's complete. I just moved the mouse around and nothing happened. And it smells really burned over here. Oh, and the IBM is not doing very nicely either. It will start the repair in 15 seconds. The HP is okay, with 2 dead hard drives though. Okay, the IBM is degraded critical. It's not good either. Both of the drives are kind of not working. They do try, but they are not worth anything anymore, and the screen just becomes black in a little bit. I think it's not able to really boot Windows anymore. We'll just let this run, but well, until further, this is probably pretty dead. Over here we have the HP server. Even though it has lost 2 drives, it's still running. That actually was the winner of this test, because the last one is the Dell, and it smells really, really bad and it won't boot. So we lost the Dell.
So, Morten, thank you for giving me this opportunity. It's been very fun for me. But yeah, you've been a little sad during the process, so here you go.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
The destroyer of server.
It was his idea. Let me get that clear.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay, so we destroyed the Dell and it smells really bad. The IBM is not doing very good either. It's trying to boot, but it's gonna fail. It's destroyed. The disks are destroyed. I think the server itself is okay. And the HP, which was the one that was the oldest, the baddest server of the 3, is going on strong with still 2 good disks. So the world is weird, and this guy is the destroyer of servers.
No, the magnet.
Go check out what else he destroys on his channel. So,
yeah.
Thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again. Go over and see Brainiac 75's videos. He does awesome stuff over there.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.